Hello, I'm Kalita Music, Superintendent of Focus Learning Academy. Students whose personal challenges often outweigh the choice of a high school diploma have found a home at Focus Learning Academy. When I first began to develop the Academy, I knew that I wanted to create a safe, nurturing environment for all students. I wanted students to know that despite any problems, despite any previous bad decisions, and despite how many times they've been told that they can't succeed, the Focus Learning Academy would welcome them with open arms and help them to be successful. The staff of each academy fulfills this mission of nurturing success for the individual student. We take a personal interest in every student who walks through our doors. We want to share a little bit with you about Focus Learning Academy and how we contribute to help students ages 16 to 22 get that high school diploma.
I'm Kathy Williams, Executive Director of Focus Learning Academy. Let me tell you a little bit more about our schools. Focus started its journey as a non-traditional option for students under a different name. The school system entered into a contract with eSchool consultants who specialize in charter and virtual school creation and management. In 2006, a new charter school system called Focus Learning Academy was born. Within a month, 3 school buildings had been purchased, curriculum was developed, and equipment was secured for use by our first students and staff. 150 students came through our school doors in our first year, and since then, we've grown to 1,000+ students aged 16 to 22 in our 3 locations. Our goal? To focus on student needs and enhance their educational environment, to be flexible and accommodating for students with special circumstances.
Focus is actually for 2 different types of students. It can be for students who have fallen behind or students who want to move ahead that will not be hindered by the class or by a teacher's progress.
There is no typical Focus student, none whatsoever. You have some that are on reading levels of 12.9 plus, and you have some that will walk in here at the 3rd grade level. And our job as a staff is just to find out where they are individually and go from there.
The majority of Focus students were not succeeding in their original high schools for a variety of reasons. Our schools function as a safety net for those who have had trouble surviving in the traditional school environment. So many students who leave traditional schools fall through the cracks.
A lot of kids here, they've been giving up on, and we're here to make sure that they're not giving up on.
A lot of these kids get into stuff, drugs, sex, gangs, crime, because that's what's out there. But I really feel like I can help them when they come here. And this is a safe place. The setting that they create here at Focus Learning Academy is conducive for those kids because they need those problems attacked immediately.
We're not only creating students, but I want to create a productive citizen. But we give them options. We can work around jobs, childcare, whatever family situations they're dealing with, and achieve their education maybe in a non-traditional setting.
This is a stepping stone to where they need to go, and we don't just like to do the education piece. We don't like to just teach them the math, the science, and the English. We want to get them ready for life. We want them to be productive citizens in the community, and that's important to all of us.
Focus Learning Academy has a contract with Buckeye Community Hope Foundation. This foundation began its mission as a nonprofit corporation that developed and facilitated affordable housing for low-income families. Later, the foundation expanded its mission and became an approved community school sponsor by the Ohio State Board of Education. Buckeye Community Hope Foundation seeks to foster and nurture productive relationships with Ohio community schools, providing ongoing guidance and professional oversight to Focus Learning Academy. Currently, there are 3 Focus schools in the Central Ohio area. Each school has its own board and is its own district. Each school is a separate entity with separate staff, and each of the 3 tailors its education and delivery style to its own unique blend of diverse students. But all 3 schools run off the same model.
A typical school day here at Focus Learning Academy consists of 2 sessions, one from 8 to 1, the other one from 12 to 5.
with lunch being in the middle. A student can either go to the early session or the second session, or they can do both.
Well, curriculum is taught in a variety of ways. We have the online curriculum, which is set for our at your own pace students. It has our textbooks, it has all of the resources that we need.
Or they have the option of also printing off their work and sitting down with a teacher who can then, give them that one-on-one, partnership or relationship that they need.
Focus Learning Academy also has other options beyond the classroom. There are athletics and other non-academic options that keep students connected to their idea of what high school is all about.
At Focus, we concentrate on the basics, and beyond that, use a holistic approach to caring for each one of our students. To help with this, a social worker is available at each school to hone in on the areas of need.
My job is to support students and their families, so I'm here to address any obstacles they might have, such as housing or issues getting food or resources, any type of support that they may need for any issues they're facing. That's what I'm here for.
Helping remove obstacles for students allows them to focus on their studies and that sometimes elusive high school diploma.
Breaking bad habits. Truancy was usually a problem at their past school, so getting them to break the habit and come to school and improve their attendance, that's a struggle for some students.
And Focus students try hard to break those bad habits.
Many of them have overcome challenges that I could never imagine, and oftentimes society looks at them in a different light, but I see them as resilient, as students who have overcome things and who are ready to really take on this world, and so they inspire me every day.
Perhaps one of the most emotionally charged stories in the news in recent years involved one of our students, Rivka Berry. Rivka made a life-changing decision about her religious beliefs that led to turmoil in her life.
There's one among you who personifies the Golden Star, and that person will represent the class of 2010 with this honor because of the amazing spark that she has shown us.
Rivka won Focus's Gold Star Award at her graduation for overcoming her obstacles with amazing courage and determination. She's an extreme example of roadblocks our students run up against in pursuit of a diploma. To meet the needs of our students, we are constantly changing and adapting. At Focus North, we've opened the Kalita Daycare for young parents.
I probably wouldn't be at school if I didn't have a place to take her.
We're the only daycare within Columbus, Ohio that has a daycare within a high school. So I think a lot of the teenagers would not get a diploma, or it'd be harder for them to go back and even find a daycare that is flexible with their schedules.
Other helpful programs have aided students at all Focus locations. Here are a few of them. We help students transition to the Focus way of life with a course called Focus 101. This course starts with basic information for students. Beyond that, Focus 101 concentrates on time management, study habits, career choices, and being good students.
Many of our students come in needing extra help in literacy or math, and we have programs that are designed specifically for that.
80% of the students who come to Focus are reading well below their grade level, so literacy is an important component of our program. Reading is crucial to learning in all subject areas, so our goal first and foremost is to help students improve their reading skills. We receive federal funds which we use toward our literacy program. To help promote this cause, we have libraries in all of our schools, software devoted to the purpose of literacy, and special personnel who help our students become literate adults. And something near and dear to Javar Godfrey's heart is Project Nurture.
Basically what that is a program that helps out teen moms and dads. It's a program to where we go around to churches, schools, businesses, and leave a box. And the box is all for donations. We accept diapers, wipes, pacifiers, Pampers, anything you think that can help a baby, gently used clothes, and we give it back out to the community. It's kind of like a free store. And that's been going really, really well. We helped over about 400 kids last year.
Javar, like other Focus staff, reaches beyond the school doors into his community. He and his brother founded Godfrey Athletics to help keep kids active and off the streets.
The best thing combined with working with Focus Learning Academy and Godfrey Athletics is that we get to help all children with no barriers. There's nobody standing in front of me like, Godfrey, don't talk to him. Godfrey, leave her alone. And the same with the community. We accept everybody because everyone has a gift. You just got to bring it out of them.
We're currently working on developing a program called Life After Focus, where we really try to prepare our students for life outside of school, whether they need to prepare for work or they want to go on to higher education, whether it be a 2-year or 4-year college. So we're really striving to develop programs that prepares our students for life outside of the school.
The takeaway for students is not only a diploma, but a course of action that's as individualized as each student. We've already begun adding an endorsement for our career and technical students. It's attached to their diploma. This endorsement is recognized by future employers.
The staff at Focus Learning Academy are relentless. They are really dedicated to seeing students succeed and really want to see students' lives change for the better.
We have a great rate here of continuity amongst the teachers. We have very little staff turnover, so most of the people that I started with 3 years ago continue to work here. And you know, it's not for any other reason than we love our jobs.
I commit myself to Focus because everybody deserves a second chance. No one deserves to be written off on the first chance. We all needed second chances at some point in our life, and this is my opportunity to give back to those that gave me a second chance.
When you sit there and you look at some of these students and you talk to some of these students and you hear their life stories, you see how far they have come, but yet they're still sitting at a sophomore level, you know, hey, that's 10 years you put in, let's finish it off. And so if I can be part of that, if I can be part of that solution for them, then I'm all for it. That is motivating.
It's nice to see it 3 years into it. Now you're seeing these young people grow into young men, young women, and head out into the real world and coming back with great stories. That's one of the best parts about working here.
I now present to you the 2010 alumni class of Focus Learning Academy.
We're a huge family here, and the staff really has that commitment to change lives, and it's important. It's not just a job. They don't come to earn a paycheck. They come to change lives.